common denominator.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down.
I'm not here to waste your time.
Where else you gonna have this much fun?
You the man. You the man.
Todd Father.
Show me the money.
What I've been doing, had to triple my bag.
Had to triple my bag.
Wow.
Had to triple my bag.
Wow.
Had to triple my bag.
Yeah.
Had to triple my bag.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's no trick to make a lot of money. All you want is to make a lot of money.
Hey, what's going on? Bitcoin up 800. We got the Dow Jones up 320. So a decent day. Stocks started out not as good overnight, down a couple hundred, but now up to 320. Bitcoin was under some pressure. We're looking for buy entries. Let's give it a second here, get a few more people in here, and then we're going to go over the usual. It's going to be quick. I got a lot of things going on at the moment. Just want to give a quick update. What up, Dirk? Anwar, Bamboo, Rob, Johnny, what's going on? Spiller. So here's Bitcoin USD Bitfinex in front of us. You can see the OP is not rallying, but you can also see lower right technometer is up to 45, which is slightly above neutral. So I don't think, I'm not liking the looks of that, deteriorating off of somewhat decent levels without much of a rally. So we'll watch that. I think we're locked in still a correction here on the cryptos. What's up, crypto Surin? Give you a wrench. Bitcoin USD consolidated, 140 exchanges. Again, technometer up to 45. What's up, Sarka? So, again, not that excited. Let's go and look at the intraday chart. See what's kind of going on underneath the scenes. You can see here, we've been talking about, we think quite a bit of minor selling, but you can see here on the lower right, volume is not coming into the upside. Almost went to a new low earlier today on that break to 33.2. So some really crappy action out of the volume here. Let's look at Bitfinex. What's up, Paul? Craig? Mark? Been a while, Mark. Okay, this is Bitfinex. Let's look at the volume here. It's going to be no better, maybe a little worse. Once again, you can see volume is setting near the lows. So no interest in Bitcoin at the moment. And I'm going to guess if we go to our choices here on, let's look at a little bit of Elliott wave on here. Here's, I think, our choices for Elliott wave roadmaps. I showed this triangle. I talked about a sell at 38,000. Didn't pull it because of Elon, his Twitter profile. I showed maybe a breakdown to 32,000. I really thought we'd get a little lower than that. The question is whether the yellow C wave here is complete and we're headed up to, let's say, 36,000 before the wavy pullback to 33,750, or possibly if we zoom in, let's zoom in on this wave C down. The wave C down could still be actually an AB, and we still come down here to below 32,000 for this C wave. That's still a possibility if we don't rally here. So it would be a B wave that ended today, and we're headed still down to, let's say, 31.5 or something to give everybody a scare. And then we turn up again. So again, just showing that the C wave is completed of the triangle, or it isn't. The most bearish alternative is the ABC flat that I'm showing here, which means we completed the B wave up at 38,000, and we probably have done a 1-2, and we're getting ready for a nasty sell-off to 26,000. So I am a little bit worried about that because our technometers are pretty shitty here. Ethereum has kind of slowed up a little bit. So again, I'm a little bit worried about some risk here. So if we go to the stock market, I still think stocks and Bitcoin will somewhat move together, risk on, risk off. I mentioned Friday on the sell-off that our indicators were friendly. I did think we're going to break down. We've got SPY 41.6 on the technometer, as oversold as it has been on this uptrend. The Diamond DIA ETF, same type of thing, 42 on the technometer, which is still down near friendly. I had shown the QQQ. It's sitting down here lower right at 39.9, which is friendly, coming off a buy signal really with Friday's weakness. I thought we'd have a little bit more coming into today, so I've not chased this rally, but a little ABC pullback here, maybe try to add some stocks to it. TLT, I talked about it working lower. We are down a little bit the last few days. Technometer is at 43.71, so coming back to oversold. So maybe not a lot of weakness in TLT coming. We might be locked in this trading range between 150 and 154 for a few more weeks. GDX. We've been short this. Some classic Wyckoff here. You've had, I guess, Wall Street bets, hedge funds trying to push up the price of silver. Big gap opening today, giving back some of those gains. So I'm still short here, but really wanting a rollover. But with all the news, I'm not sure I can get that anytime the next day or two. And here's the dollar. We've talked about this working higher. I was talking about the dollar going to 92 to 92.50 on some updates. I thought this was a triangle formation, and now we're breaking out to the upside. So it looks like a little more strength in the dollar here, which also could keep the crypto working a little bit lower. So got to be aware of that. Let's see if anybody let's look at GME real quick. Not going to be much to discuss there. We've had huge volatility. Technometer still overbought. OP's near the high. So I don't have anything to add on GameStop. Not trading it. Tesla technometer's down to 40.6. 38 is oversold. So I would guess Tesla's already made its low and going to work back higher here, or maybe stay in a sideways trading range here. Shout out to you, Jason, for that. Let's go back to Crypto software then will bring up BNB. BNB broke out to new high today. Nick is still long that, has been staking it. I think he's long from like 28, I believe, Nick. I mean, here is the daily on BNB USD. Technometer is overbought, but LP is surging here. Good volume behind this rally, so looks like a jump across the creek. So definitely here at the 43.75 or so would have been our creek. So everything looks good there. Let's go back and look at BNB USDT, see if there's any major difference. On BNB now, it'd be nice to see any type of pullback and a oversold technometer again, which would be a chance to pile into the upside. 46.5 on BNB USDT technometer, so definitely still room for further advance. Doji's not in the software because I can't play a pump and dump, and can't trade that coin. So XRP, we will show that one. Big rally to 75 cents, back to 39. We'd shown the volume hitting new lows here recently. I had said I thought that we would try to put in a low down here. Didn't expect to run to 75 on the pump. Technometer really is neutral, so I'd be a trader of XRP, I believe. I would trade that based on really our Bitcoin here calls in our Discord probably. Same thing, XRP, USDT, technometer neutral, and volume not acting the best. So I'm shying away from that when it doesn't move how I want it to. Anna's in here. Let's look at Naked Brand. I think that was one that was getting shut down too, maybe on Robinhood. 51.5 on the technometer. Can't add much to Naked at all. On Ethereum, yes, I'm still on the sideline. We took small profits again, lower than where we're at currently. So I still was looking for a little more weakness on here on these things. Would like to see that Bitcoin down to like 31.5 or something. But even now, I'm not sure my technometer would give me a buy signal. So I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any easy trade at the moment on these things. So I'm just kind of standing aside. I've got different Elliott wave roadmaps for Ethereum, but just not sure where we are in that. Any strength back above 1400 is probably extremely bullish, that we're going to bolt to 1700 probably. So we got Bitcoin at 34,000, Ethereum at 1338, Litecoin 131.65. Let's look back here at Ethereum real quick. Ethereum USD consolidated. Definitely looks like a triangle up here. The question is whether it's a fourth wave triangle that ended, or whether we are doing a B wave triangle, which means we'd have a strong C wave down. Coming, technometer, 44.4, right at neutral. So I'm not able to add much value here really on some of these things. Ethereum USDT, technometer again, neutral there. So the only thing I do like is if you go to the 5 minute, let's look at the volume here on Ethereum. Not much to show. I mean, there was a new low here on the volume over here when we made the what is that, the 1197 low or so. I think that's important. But no other major divergence. Let's go back to Ethereum USD. What's up, Ted? And you can see here on Ethereum USD that we almost made a new low on the volume when we came down to the 1270. But once again, we're getting no volume off the low down there at the lower right. So again, I'm just kind of on the sidelines here, guys. On stocks, we are, for my pro traders, we're still long trip, which had a 36, came down to 31, now back to near 33. Technometer near oversold, so we really thought trip would still work higher here. We've been long PAGS, PAGS. It's trying to bounce too after having a pretty good sell-off in the last 10 days. Technometer did get oversold here, so we think this low is important at 46.76. We'd expect still a little higher on PAGS. And we're long keys. We did add some positions and got stopped out of those for small losses. So we're still long our original position down at 119. So we'll probably have a stop here on keys at yesterday's low, probably Friday's low, if it doesn't get going. I got a few stocks I'm looking at, but today's rally started too quick. So, I mean, NEO, I talked about NIO maybe being okay, but it was weak earlier today. So, not really jumping on that. Akamai Technologies is one that I've been looking at. Again, that was one of those ran up with all the meme stocks, so I'm just hesitant on some of these at the moment. So let's look at SLV. Go back to the 9-month chart. Really, we just came up to what was the previous highs and up thrusted them today. I'm still personally going to fight these guys. I think SLV and some of these are still headed lower. So you got a lot of volume today after the initial surge higher. I'm staying short the miners by being long dust, DUST. LMT I will add to the software. Do not have that one there. And guys, as I said, I've got quite a bit of work to do. Let me run a disclaimer real quick for stocks and cryptos.
There is a high degree of risk involved in trading cryptocurrencies. Our thoughts and ideas are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your personal advisor or do your own research. Past results are not indicative of future returns. Thank you.
All right. Dow up 257, falling off a little bit here. Bitcoin 33,900. So again, I'm worried of a little more weakness. Maybe a C wave that still has lower to go down to 31.5. Again, my technometers are not acting very friendly, so I'm want to be long here, but just can't get the positions risk reward that I want. So. Let me go back here to ZRX. ZRX has acted much better recently. Here's the intraday chart on ZRX. You can see here new volume on, or new lows on the OP on January 21st. So I think 44 cents is a important level. Otherwise, ZRX had that resistance of 64. Looks like we have jumped that now and backed up to it. So I'd say ZRX is good to go. What up, Hunter? Yes, correct. New, appreciate the new private client group account. You've supported us for, what, 3.5 years or something. So. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I got some stuff to do. So probably tomorrow at 2 o'clock, same time, unless we get some big action. What's up, Your Grace? Just gave you a wrench as well. What's up, Cameron? So that's it. I'm going to run a commercial here at the end of the show, and then we'll probably catch you tomorrow. Thank you.
Are you intrigued by cryptocurrency, but just aren't sure how you can get started investing? Maybe you are simply too busy to trade your own cryptocurrency account since it is 365, 24/7. Don't hold back any longer. With LearnCrypto.io, you can have a seasoned professional show you how. Todd W. Butterfield is a leader in trading with numerous real money trading successes to his name over the years. He owns LearnCrypto.io, the original Wyckoff Stock Market Institute, WyckoffSMI.com, as well as the Black Bay Group, a registered investment advisor. He has also created state-of-the-art software, consolidating over 100-plus crypto exchanges volume, as well as his own Wyckoff proprietary indicators. With today's stressful and busy lifestyles, isn't it time you considered having a knowledgeable investor manage your crypto account? In these unprecedented times, it is the perfect season to seriously consider LearnCrypto.io's private client group and add cryptocurrencies to your investment portfolio.
We'll see you all again. Sleep tight.
Let's see it.